Hey guys, so I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I wanted to give you an update, and I also wanted to tell you the allegations forming around the alleged Blueface getting out is getting out of control. So allegedly they're saying that Chriseanrock and Jaidyn Alexis were beefing and mad at each other because they both allegedly went to Nevada thinking that he was going to be haved over to Nevada to clear up the warrant that's going on with him. He's still in custody. I'm going to tell you right now, as of March 4th. And I don't know where the seed was planted that he was getting out, but this is enough time, and I will check it before the end of the day for them to update whether or not he was in custody or haved. The custody status where you say you see in custody, it would say something like release, or it would give you details of perhaps where he was released to, not maybe an address, but either out of custody or in custody like it says here. But I'm going to update it throughout the day, and I'm also going to update it on a daily basis. I'm not going to give you an update every single day of the docket with the details about his in custody status or out of custody status. We all know that Blueface has control over both of these women. He could have, in fact, planted the seed. It may have had nothing to do with Chrisean or Jaidyn, that either one of the two were making it seem like, Blueface was getting out and he was coming there or he was coming there. It could have been something that Blueface had did. We don't know. We'll probably never find out. Those are the things that are probably never just come, fully out. If it was like a storyline that Blueface started because he's bored, he has a lot of time on his hands, he's locked up. Those are things that no one's gonna have a confession to because it's not really a big deal at the end of the day. I mean, eventually it'll just be common sense as time goes on that someone planted the seed, and they can be planted by people who view the content. It could be planted by the messengers. It could also be planted by Blueface, Jaidyn Alexis, or Chriseanrock. But trust me, there's always a reason why people do it, and the main reason is to stay relevant. Now, we all know that people do miss. They might not admit to it, but I saw on Instagram tons and tons of comments underneath of bloggers' posts on Instagram that they kind of sort of have to admit that they miss Blueface because with him around, it kept the show going, and with him not around, unless he, orders them to go live and go back and forth and do these fake beefs or have these real beefs because they really don't like each other, Chriseanrock and Jaidyn Alexis, pretty much he directs the show. And if he wants everything to be at a standstill and you guys patiently wait for him to do an update or a storyline, then that's just what it is. But I just wanted to again let you guys know that no, he's not out of California jail. He's still in custody. They have not haved him. And I don't know why people think that they're going to do some special have to Nevada just because he's wanted there. He committed a crime in California. He has to do the time in California for the probation violation. Once the 30 to 100 day is up, allegedly said by Whack 100's mouth, or the 300 and whatever days that they're allegedly saying that he can do up to, which we know that's farther from the truth because it says right here in black and white, we can already debunk that during a year behind this probation violation, that he is scheduled to be released on July 2nd, 2024. So most likely going to get out before or on July 2nd, 2024. And I don't see California being that nice, saying, oh, well, he has a warrant. He's wanted in Nevada. He's in custody. So even if he's wanted, their attitude is when you get your, things straightened out with us and you do your time with us, then we will either release you on your own recognizance or they will have him. But I don't see them doing that. A lot of states don't really like to pay for that. It costs money, taxpayers' money to do all that. And also, they just nowadays don't do it. Now, it has been heard of in the past, but I frequently hear jails doing that unless it's a serious offender with some serious, serious charges, and that's not Blueface. He's not fitting the bill for all of that. So they, in my opinion, probably will release him from custody before or on July 2nd, 2024. Now, yeah, if anybody besides us was bamboozled, it definitely was Chriseanrock and Jaidyn Alexis, in my opinion. All it did was add more fuel to the smoke that they already have. It's going to be a big year for these two girls and Bonnie Lachey because, honey, who knows? They might shoot the ones, aka have a fist fight that probably will be recorded. Somebody is gonna have some smoke where it's gonna get physical, is what I'm predicting. I hate to say that, but we have to remember, and people have to remind me from time to time, they are still young. So they do young minded, foolish things for the heat of the moment. And it's only a moment, like you just heard me say, but it's gonna get heated. People are getting really thirsty. Nobody wants to be embarrassed of if he goes with Chriseanrock, Jaidyn Alexis now is gonna look stupid, or vice versa. So, it's a thing about people's egos being broke, and I get it. And especially for Jaidyn Alexis because she was the main chick and Chriseanrock was the side chick. But it is what it is at the end of the day. That's why we don't allow these kind of behaviors to happen in the first place so that people don't have to put themselves in a social media spotlight, especially people that have no other choice but to be in the spotlight because they make their bag off of social media. And a lot of their business is going to float around social media alongside with allegations and so forth. But we have to see how this plays out. It's not looking good. I know that if, in fact, allegedly they're saying that Crazy in Love 3 is going to air, everything probably at a standstill because of Blueface. It's definitely going to be smoke. I know there's been animosity. It would be naturally for Jaidyn Alexis that there'll be a Crazy in Love 3. And I'm quite sure, even though it brings a bag into her house to take care of her family, sometimes who cares about the bag when you know that you're making money in a bag and you're going to be intimate with the side chick, which is considered Chriseanrock. Sometimes people don't want to care about the money. It's about how they feel inside and what people are going to think, and family and friends and fans and supporters, haters and congratulators about her accepting the fact there's a Crazy Loving 3 and she's considered a side chick, Chriseanrock. And yeah, she's getting a bag, but you have a dude that's out here doing a whole playing in your face, and it also advertises and promotes men to do that so that and get away with it and make excuses up for why it's okay. They can be, making up excuses now that, yeah, I'm just hitting a bag with old girl. But the girl could have started off as a side chick and now it's making it easier for you to cheat with her, run around with her, do all kind of stuff, have the best of both worlds because they saw Blueface do it. You know what I'm saying? History does repeat itself. Even men that are older or women that are older than Chriseanrock and Jaidyn and Blueface, and they're in social media, will portray lifestyle if they are getting bags off of social media, and they can get away with a lot of stuff by doing just what Blueface is doing. Listen, boo, like as in Jaidyn Alexis, I'm doing this for us, but at the same time, he's really doing it for himself. So stay tuned, more updates, and I will be going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure your notification bell is on with the option all. So when I go live, you are the first one to watch.